I guarantee you will pull out another 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 deals in a calendar year just from that.
So the big question is, what are the top agents doing to absolutely crush it in real estate, grow their teams, and add more transactions year over year while so many struggle? If you ever thought about this, you're not alone. No one has been able to get the answers until now.
We spent the last few years helping agents sell billions in real estate, rubbing shoulders with top producers, which got us thinking, how can we expose more people to these insights to help raise the standard in the whole real estate industry? We then realized that we could help bridge the gap by getting the secrets from the best of the best so that you can succeed. My name is Andrew Dunn.
And my name is Peter Michael. Welcome to Elite Agent Secrets.
If there's one thing that you could take away as a superpower to build your business or build your team, company, or brokerage, it's learn how to create and curate content that provides value by telling stories. If you just got a listing, tell the story about that. Oh, here's the story of 123 Main Street, and literally tell the story with value to other people. If you're doing really well at agent attraction, you're looking to attract more people, take and interview one of the people who you've made a real difference with, interview them, and don't put it on YouTube talking about how amazing you are and how good they are. Tell the story, tell the shit that they went through and how you and your company helped them get to where they are today. But the key underlying denominator, you can't approach content from the position of being the best or being right. If people would just stop being so righteous about their real estate company, they would produce way more results.
I'm not sure if this is the right terminology. I feel like it is, but I'm not amazing at this stuff. But I almost feel like the word, it's like servant leader. As in, I'm not sure if that's quite right, whether that's kind of true in this context, but what I'm meaning is it's like everything you're saying is like, it's like put yourself out there and just share stuff that will genuinely help, get the result and give value consistently over time. And therefore, and like the laws of reciprocity and the fact that they're like, oh, where did I learn this skill? I don't know, on how to get a listing or something like that. They're going to just think about people like you. And it's not about doing it once, right? It's about a consistency of doing this all the time. So you are front of mind all the time for these people. I want to kind of take a step back. I understand how like noise making marketing and curating is kind of the same thing, but I think the organic social. So I'll talk to them from my perspective, right? I don't like it. I'll throw myself at that. I don't like it. You're not going to find me doing it. There's a couple of reasons. One, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Two, I've been running paid marketing for a decade. I know how that shit works really well. So I'm willing to die on my sword 1,000 times over because do you know what I mean? And that works for me. However, Peter is almost the opposite to me. So he is like, I'll post on social media 20 times a day. I'll grow my Instagram. And like paid media is like the second. Yeah. So we are
the only thing you're not going to find me posting on Instagram is like the dumb shit, like my shower or whatever. But hell yeah, when my wife cooks me dinner, take the dog for a walk, take the kid to the park, get in the car, go with buyers or sellers somewhere, all this other stuff. You best better believe it. That shit's like it's literally like a recap of my day.
So this is kind of our partnership, you see. So like we are on the marketing side, literally the opposite ends. Like we couldn't be further apart. He is like, I'll go organic, free, spend time, value, share shit. And I'm like, I want results yesterday and I'm willing to pay. So it's interesting how, let's say, I'm going to speak from my standpoint because Peter doesn't have the same reservations. I think more people might resonate with me on this with regards, not necessarily using paid social, but their reservation to using organic social. And I think one of the biggest ones, I think there's two. One is, listen, like I've been using Facebook for years. It's not about business. It's about friends and family and like connecting with the people who know me. I don't want to be posting about homes and recruiting. Like the other one is I don't want to be adding a load of people that I actually don't know to my Facebook page to try and like recruit them and try and share shit. And then what will my friends and family think when I'm like sharing stuff about real estate? Or do you know what I mean? Like, I think in my mind, those are probably the two biggest for me, even though I do share some stuff, by the way. Like you go my, like content, especially about the podcast and about amazing people we have on it. Like I love that stuff. But like I'm not in the DMs. I'm not like messaging people how they can help. Like that's just doesn't, it's not happening. Right?
Yeah, I get it, man.
I'm just not built that way. So
Hey,
I would love to kind of have a bit of back and forth with you on this and what you think.
I completely agree with you. It's I'm very much, I love creating and curating content. It's actually, I find it very relaxing and therapeutic and a creative outlet for me.
Right.
I've tried to do it every day. I'm not somebody who will do that. I am not.
Okay.
I'm just not. I'll just leave it at that. And I think it is important for people to learn that skill, because I started to learn that skill in 2017, 2018, but then that skill transfers over to ad copy.
Right.
It also builds your authority as a real estate professional, a trainer, a coach. So I think it's both. I'm certainly of that. There's no right way to do it.
Right.
But it is a learned skill. And if you're an agent, and you're doing sub kind of 150 a year, I would go deep on organic, learning how to curate organic content that provides value to the people in your network. I guarantee you will pull out another 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 deals in a calendar year just from that. If I was consistent every single day, and as I transition out of selling real estate, I could easily pull out at least another 15 deals from my social media, easily. But it's not what I want to do.
Amazing.
And then you hit a point where you need to scale, like I'm scaling with the Agent Attraction Accelerator 2.0 course that we have. We do really well on organic, very well on organic, but it's not going to get me to where I want to go. So we're bolting on ads in the next couple of weeks.
Amazing. So let's just go for like a tangible, I guess. Would you say if someone's posting twice a week about, real estate related stuff, is it 3 times a week? Like what would kind of be some, rough thresholds for someone?
Bare minimum, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, always post in the morning.
Okay.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
And content ideas, like just throw some rough ones out there that you think will always tend to work well.
Share personal stories about yourself. People want to connect with people. That's never been more apparent than the last 18 months. Share personal stories about yourself. What are those things that people don't know about you? Yes. And those ones that you don't want to share. The caveat to that is never share something until it's cleaned up if you have a mess. So if you're going through financial turmoil right now, don't share about that. Share about it when you clean it up. The second one is do myth busting. That's a really, really powerful one. Everybody else out in the market is talking about, doing open houses and this and that. Well, I got news for you. According to the National Association of Realtors, only 1% to 2% of homes actually sell as a direct result. I don't know why your agent's not telling you this. Like, create content around that. Okay. If you're ever featured in the media, write content about that. If you have something that you are really an authority on in the real estate industry, share about that. I share a lot about mindset. I'm a real authority around mindset and performance coaching in our business, so I will share about that.
Everyone that's listening to this has got to go and follow David. You've got to go and follow him. You've got to go get the juicy details from his profile. I mean, I think this is, again, like, I know we're a little bit crunched on time today, but we, like I said to everyone, we're getting you back for sure. Like, definite. So what I want to do is I want to give you a floor. Listen, you've got amazing programs that you help people. You do all this amazing shit. So let's tell everyone how they can get your stuff, how they can get in touch. The floor is yours. Please tell everyone how they can get your help.
No problem. The best thing to do is go to Instagram. My Instagram is david.bins. That's BINNS. Send me a DM and I'll get you everything. We've got 2 programs. The first one is Agent Attraction Accelerator 2.0, which is a full online university with 2 coaching calls every single week. We can certainly talk about that. We have a new program that's launching, which is called the Rocket Fuel Real Estate Academy, that specializes in taking agents from 50 grand to 200 grand in less than 12 months.
Wow.
But hit me up on Instagram. That's the best place to get me.
Holy shit.
I just gave you a follow too.
I think I'm fixing to hit up David and be like, 200 grand a year. Listen, let David, know you came from us. Let him, give him some love. He's got some amazing content, and like I said, we're definitely gonna have him back. So, David, thank you for jumping on with us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. And
thanks so much, guys.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yes, we will.
Hey, thanks for listening to this episode. Now, before you go, we're giving access to a private training we did where we revealed the top 3 niches to get listings today completely for free. So if you want access, you can go and download that training at eliteagentsecrets.com. We're regularly releasing new trainings, guides, and cheat sheets, so make sure to head over to eliteagentsecrets.com and sign up so you don't miss out.